Digoxin, a cardiac glycoside used for atrial fibrillation, is ordered 0.125 milligrams. Notice that leading zero in front of the decimal point. The tablets come from the pharmacy as Digoxin 125 micrograms. How many tablets are given each day? How many tablets each day is the question, so how many tablets each day is the answer. Because how many tablets per day is the answer, tabs will need to be in the numerator when we set this up, and days will end up in the denominator. The tablets come from the pharmacy as Digoxin 125 micrograms. So because the tablets come from the pharmacy as Digoxin 125 micrograms, we can write that as 125 micrograms per tab. Again, we can turn that upside down if we need to and say a tab per 125 micrograms. And so because the question was how many tabs per day, and tabs needs to be in the numerator, I chose tab over 125 micrograms so that tab would be in the numerator where it belongs. Well, here we're converting from milligrams to micrograms, so we might as well do that. There is 1,000 micrograms per milligram. That is something that you will need to memorize if you do not know the metric system. Get on the YouTube channel. Make sure that you understand the metric system. You need to be able to go from micrograms to milligrams in your head, especially with Digoxin. All you have to do is move the decimal point 3 places. Digoxin, and then later on we'll talk in endocrinology about levothyroxine. Those are the two major drugs that are switched back and forth between micrograms and milligrams all the time. So you need to be able to convert micrograms to milligrams easily, and you need to be able to do it in your head. So by putting the 1,000 micrograms on top and the milligram on bottom, I'm able to cancel these micrograms out, because a microgram over a microgram is equal to 1, and 1 times anything is itself. So the order is 0.125 milligrams PO Q day. Remember, PO means by mouth. Little q, little d is each day. All caps BID is twice a day. All caps TID is 3 times a day. All caps QID is 4 times a day. So 0.125 milligrams POQD, that's the same thing as 0.125 milligrams over a day, and that's equal to a day over 0.125 milligrams. Don't be afraid to turn those terms upside down if we need to, so we can put the correct unit in the numerator. So by putting the 0.125 milligrams in the numerator, these milligrams cancel out because a milligram over a milligram is equal to 1, and I'm left with tabs per day. So my milligrams cancel out, and I'm left with the units tab per day. And so now my numbers are laid out exactly where I need to be. And if you take 0.125 and multiply that times 1,000 and divide it by 125, you end up with 1. 0.125 milligrams is the same thing as 125 micrograms. 1 milligram is 1,000 micrograms, and these are standard conversions that you need to be able to do. So you guys really need to be able to convert milligrams to micrograms in your head with no problem.